and deadly.
There's Daniela France.
I'm Dylan.
My style from high school to now changed sorta. I was just creating things that I wanted to see, and I was having fun with it, and I still am, but I started painting cartoons and I saw how happy people would get because it reminded them of childhood. I just started showing up to events and talking to the people and eventually getting invited, and also having friends from high school that would push each other to create cool things, whether it was weird or just funny, or drawing each other as cartoons. I got into the art hop scene by kind of just social media, following the people that did it, people that ran the art house, and just artists that I liked around there. It's motivated me a lot. I never really knew people would like my artwork until I started showing it in, well-populated places and got, some good reactions. I feel like Fresno is influenced by a lot of things, especially because there's so many cultures here. It's just heavily populated with every sort of people you could meet. It gives me an outlet to kind of show my new work and show the city what I've done.
It's a mesh of really talented and awesome people, but I get the privilege to steer the ship. I try to dabble with a little bit of everything, but I'd say that my focus is definitely guitar and then bass, and I'm trying to pick up synth right now, which has been a really fun learning experience. For me, music is my art and how I express myself, but on the same page, someone's a macaroni artist out there, and it's the same gravity that music is to me. It's my baby. I super love writing the music, and it's been a really fun experience working on a demo right now. I've performed a couple times at our hop. I've performed once with my current band Zoo Pigeons in February, and that was pretty cool. I used to run a house venue with my friends. The full title is The Escape to MILF Mountain, and that was really awesome. I've been involved in the local music scene and going to shows since I was 13. So I've been going to them for as long as I can remember. Because people use it to express themselves in an artistic format, and they produce bodies of art. The music itself is a science. You can find answers in music. You want to bend those music rules as much as you can. For me, music is just what works. And that sounds super downplaying how important it is to me, but nothing else in my life really works for me. Doing other things doesn't leave me feel fulfilled. Music's probably the only passion I have. And what your life calling is different, Everything, when I'm not making music, I feel I'm wasting time.
I think what started for me, my art, was definitely back in high school. Well, I've been painting and drawing since I was young. My mom got me an easel set, I think, for Christmas when I was 5 or something, and so I would just draw on the house walls and stuff and my easel. And then in high school I got more serious. I took every art class that I could take: drama, ceramics, art 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and all that. So I took everything I could. Primarily painting or acrylic, I should say, and illustrating. I illustrate on pen and paper. Lately, I've been doing a lot of my work digitally. I have an iPad Pro, and it comes with a pencil and stuff. I don't even think my style's all the way developed yet. I mean, I was definitely into more the Salvador Dali versus realistic painting. I think that's just probably the way I'm wired. I don't know. I can't sit and look at something. It's just if it doesn't come from the top of my head, I really don't. I think it'll just be garbage. Threw on the abstract title. It was kind of more freedom to do what I want, and so I went with that. And then I think it's still developing though. I make little changes here and there. I have a zine called Dizzy Zine. It's been around for about 1.5 years, and I do and a zine is an independent art magazine to where you can put whatever you want in it, and the one I have is collaborative, so I try and get people to submit poetry, drawings, whatever they want, and photographs.